It's been a week since Hurricane Sandy uprooted the lives of so many. For people on Staten Island, that week has felt like a month, maybe more. And now, on top of the loss of life, the loss of homes, of heat, comes a snap of cold. Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan in New Dorp tonight with the stories of recovery, frustration, and hope.
Ralph Rayoni sat there in the dark, guarding what's left of his home tonight. Inside, candles burn for the only light. Outside, what was the stuff of his life, of his neighbors' lives, is piled like a junkyard that goes on for miles. It's hard to look at.
I don't like to. I cry every time. You don't know, you have no idea how hard it is to go through all of our Christmas items, all pictures of the kids when they, their graduations, their confirmations, and all of that. It is so hard.
Chocolate and coffee. Here you go.
Volunteers come by with warm soup and coffee, and for some, like Desi Montag, it's the only warm meal she'll get today.
Well, it's pretty awesome. I mean, it's cool that, someone doesn't need some stuff and they drop it off, and then these people could come over and they actually really need it and stuff, and they're just right up the street, and it's wonderful helping those little babies out or anybody out.
But there is so much frustration. This family lost 4 cars in the flood and hasn't been able to get their insurance company to even come by and look. And the government...
I think it's been lousy, the response from any politicians or any of the government. Forget about it.
We have hot soup, hot chocolate, cleaning supplies, blankets.
But as inadequate as the government has been, the personal response has been overwhelming. People like Nicole Boone, who could be in her warm home with her own 2 children, but is out here volunteering instead.
Thank you, guys.
It's amazing how happy they could be considering what they're in right now.
Tomorrow, all programs across the ABC network, including Eyewitness News, will promote a day of giving to help with the recovery. Disney, our parent company, has teamed up with the American Red Cross to help raise money. You can donate by calling 1-800-HELP-NOW. You can also text ABC to 90999 to make a $10 donation, or go to redcross.org/ABC. Tune in to Eyewitness News tomorrow morning starting at 4 a.m. for the latest on the information that you'll need for your commute and the return to school. And at 7 online, you can get the latest commuter alerts as well as a list of shelters and other emergency resources. Again, 7 online, and click on the news headlines.
Well, many of the subways may be running, but there was no running of the New York City Marathon today. Coming up, we catch up with some of the runners who found ways to use their energy for good.
And countdown to Election Day. Could Superstorm Sandy impact the race? The new numbers tonight.
And we have a rather weak-looking storm sitting over Iowa right now. This will become our midweek nor'easter. Kind of a headache around here. Meteorologist Jeff Smith, your full AccuWeather forecast, is coming up.